Coach Day, for joining us for the MIAA Virtual Media Day. First off, we want to start off with what the Loper baseball expectations are from after this fall.
After our fall season, I thought our guys did a great job of coming in shape and prepared and really handled the rigors of a fall season very well. Baseball's a unique sport. It has a full fall season and a full spring season, even though in the fall you don't necessarily get to play a lot of outside competition. There's a lot of daily interaction with the players and daily interaction with the coaches that I think helps build for what you're trying to accomplish in the spring. And I thought, first and foremost, you want to get healthy or stay healthy coming out of the fall, and I thought we did that. I thought that for the most part, we had some nicks and bruises, but nothing major happened, which is always something that you never want to come out of the fall with any catastrophic injuries that's really going to take away from your lineup or your pitching staff. And so we came out of the fall very healthy. We came out of the fall very much in the right mindset. I think this team's hungry. I think this team is pretty upset in the fact that we didn't finish very well last year, and to be honest with you, we did not live up to the Loper expectations. And so I think that this year's unit's taken upon themselves to represent our university and our community and themselves in a better manner. And they're a first class group of kids. They really are. And last year just kind of got away from us. We had some injuries happen to us on the offensive side of the ball when we lost Anthony Pacheco and Connor Messenger. When you lose two guys like that in the lineup, it's going to affect your baseball team. And so this year's really about rebounding. This year's not so much about trying to put any expectations on us, but it's really just trying to rebound after a bad year.
The next question, what will the newcomers provide, especially from the pitchers?
I think the newcomers provide a bolt of energy. I think the newcomers provide hope. I think the newcomers provide some stability for us. We had some holes to fill through graduation, especially on the mound, and I think we've done some of those things for us. Bradley Brown, a left-handed pitcher out of Aurora, Colorado, we're extraordinarily excited about him. 6'5" left-handed pitcher that can dominate both sides of the dish, and a guy that can really compete for us. And so we're expecting him to have a good season for us. Jared Bell, a transfer from Scottsdale Community College, is another young man that we're extraordinarily excited about. Cameron Berkey, a relief pitcher out of McCook Community College, we're really excited about. So there's some guys that have really given us an influx on the mound, but also there's some guys who I think that are ready to bounce back from a bad season last year, and we're excited about Mitchell Robinson, a junior for us, and Tanner Spencer, who's probably going to be our Friday night guy. Trey Ertmer's going to go to the back half of the bullpen, and Weston Glinke and Sean Laughlin are some guys that provide some depth, and there's some young guys in there too. And so there's a good mix of fresh outlook guys, but there's also some guys that are in there that feel like that last year didn't quite go their way, and they're really poised to have a better season for us.
So now, for this season, what are your thoughts on the MIAA and the Central Region races?
The Central Region race is one of the toughest races in the entire country, and we don't even talk about the Central Region. We don't even talk about the NCAAs. Our conference is arguably one of the best in Division II, if not the best from top to bottom, and so we feel like if we do what we're capable of doing in the MIAA, then that's going to put us in the conversation for the regionals. And be in discussion for a central regional berth. But we got to take care of what's going on within our conference, and if you can do that, then you're probably one of the best teams in the region, if not in the country. And so there's a lot of talent back. There's a lot of good baseball programs. Coach Crooks at Central Missouri is returning a lot from a team that went to the World Series, and Coach Fernelli's been to the regional. I don't know. Seems like I can't even remember the last time he hasn't been. And so there's some teams in this league that are loaded and they're ready to go, and so it's an honor to be in the league, but there's no weekends off, and then that's the thing that we have to do a better job of as a baseball program, is accepting that challenge week in and week out. We were able to really string together some nice weekends last year, but we weren't able to survive a weekend, and sometimes that's just getting a W, or sometimes that's not winning a game that you weren't supposed to win, or so for where we're at as a program and still growing in the MIAA, it only being our 5th year in the league, for us, it's just going to be about a better consistent effort week in and week out, and not the highs and lows. And I think if we can be a little bit more consistent in our approach and our competitiveness, we should be successful within the MIAA.
Thank you, Coach Day.